Well, it's a condition that is affecting so many children and families right here in our community. It doesn't stop here in San Diego County, all around the world. We were talking about autism, and this weekend you can lace up your walking shoes and get outside for a great cause. We're talking about the Autism Speaks Walk. It's happening on Saturday. This morning we have Alistair Caithness, who is on the committee, along with Larissa Kerstetter from Autism Speaks. Thank you both for coming in. We appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Alistair, let's start with you. Your son, Malachi, is 5 years old now. At age 3, what happened?
So I'm actually from Scotland, so we moved here just over 2 years ago, and just when he turned 3 he was diagnosed as autistic. So initially he was speech delayed and we thought he'd actually need to get some additional help. So when we went and actually got him diagnosed, then it's sort of a body blow for anyone when they first come out and find out your child is autistic, and how do you deal with this, and what services are available, and what the future really holds for them, because you don't actually really know anything about it.
It's a scary word for parents to hear, and a lot of parents would prefer almost not to be told until you realize how much help is out there and how important it is to start early.
Yeah, and then organisations like Autism Speaks, what they do is they give you hope, whereby when you first come out you've got no hope, and you need this hope to actually move forward. And it's not only the organisation, but the services they actually let you go into. So it's, you know, my son's now got different types of speech therapy, ABA therapy, and music therapy as well, which is becoming quite popular. It's not recognised from the major authorities, the government funding, etc., but the California Music Therapy Centre, where my son's been going over the years, made great progress with him as well.
So talk about the progress your son has made thanks to some of these programs.
It's about learning, really. It's basically, to me, autism's just a different way of learning. So it's like he's delayed in different ways. So it's how these types of therapy help him learn. So his ABA therapy, when he first started to get that, they started to teach him sign language. So because he couldn't speak, they started to teach him sign. And then this ability to, you know, to point for things, to ask for more, makes such a huge difference, because it brings down a lot of the frustration that he's feeling.
Yeah,
know?
I can imagine with you and your wife, and then your son now obviously getting that help just to communicate back and forth. That's huge. And Larissa, let's bring you on the conversation as well. What does Autism Speaks do exactly?
Well, as Alistair was saying, we have, he has a son over at the Music Therapy of California. Autism Speaks did a grant for the Music Therapy of California with a $5,000 grant to kickstart one of their major programs. So we fund local organizations who provide direct services to families like Alistair, as well as we do advocacy work. We've done a lot of funding for, you know, advocacy on the Hill, for insurance reform, including the ABLE Act, which allows for a lot of families to get services through organizations like the San Diego Regional Center.
Right, this just affects so many people in our community. Unfortunately, yes. We see more and more young people diagnosed with this every single year. We would like to see the trend going in the opposite direction. We're just not there yet. The walk is happening this weekend, and whether you're directly affected by this or not, what a great weekend to get out there and just do your part. What's going on this weekend?
So the walk we're really excited about the walk this year. It's at Liberty Station. It's this Saturday. It's going to be expecting about 3,000 to 4,000 families. We are going to have service providers like the Music Therapy there in the San Diego Regional Center. We're going to have some great activities for the families, and we follow up the event with our walk, which is a 3.1 5K mile walk along the waterfront of NTC Park.
I can tell you right now the weather's going to be picture perfect, and fully cooperate with you. Alistair, a message for your son this morning in case he gets an opportunity to see this later, hope for the future. And
yeah, it's just things going well for Malachi now, so it's you know, he's doing a great job. Love my son. I wouldn't change him for the world. I think being a parent of someone who's got a child who's autistic, they teach you to appreciate the world in a different way, and a lot of it's about acceptance as well. It's, you know, how does the outside world accept my son, and then that changes me as well. So I think it's a great thing as well. So as much as the difficulties autism gives a family, I think every parent that deals with an autistic child, they've all got a beautiful heart, and they all show you part of the world that maybe you wouldn't see in a different way. You know,
I love that. I love that. Well said, and I'll leave it at that. Autism Speaks. Again, the walk is happening this Saturday, one step at a time, bringing some hope to these families, and of course treatment programs all along the way. We'll put the information on our website, thecwsandiego.com. Thank you both for coming in. We appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Dan, let's get back over to you.
We're all pulling